Good morning, traders. Welcome back to Simply Forex. Lovely to have you. Today is Wednesday, the 28th of June. And as always, guys, we'll look back at yesterday's trades. We'll look at today's potential trades. And we'll look at the important news for today as well. Let's get started. So yesterday's trades, if you remember, we were looking at a bit of a Swiss franc weakness on a couple of the pairs. And the first pair was this, guys, euro against the Swiss franc. So price was in a downtrend, then found itself in this range, okay? And then as soon as we broke out of this range, we've been in an uptrend, okay? So structurally, we were, in a good place. We are with structure. That's where we want to be. That's our happy place. All right, if we zoom in now, these here were the last lows on, from the structure, okay? And then at these last lows, we got this wonderfully bullish candle, okay? It's bullish because check that wick out. That wick is telling us buyers have hugely rejected this price, okay? So we got a nice reaction. We're at a support zone, not only the moving average 20, but also a horizontal support as well. Okay, these drawings now look like the drawings of a madman. Yeah, I apologize. But yeah, for all of those reasons, yeah, we were with structure, we had a nice candlestick, and we're at an important support level. Two important support levels, yeah, moving average 20 and this grey zone. So the idea was just to look for buys off here back up to this grey zone. And as you can see, that's exactly what happened. If we drop down to the H1, guys, what did we need to see happen? So, yeah, for me, it was I didn't get into this. It was tricky to get into, guys, because, what I was looking for was, potentially this. So once it come up to here, I was just looking for a retrace into this grey zone. Yeah, because this grey zone gives me value. Value is probably the most important thing I look for. I want value when I buy anything. Yeah, when I buy a house, when I buy a bottle of water, when I buy a watch, I want value. Yeah. So I was waiting for this to happen, guys. All right. But as you can see, it didn't happen. And it just trickled. Just trickled all the way up to our target. You could have made a little bit more on this trade as well. So, yeah, for that reason, guys, I didn't get the pullback, so I didn't enter this pair. But maybe you did, guys. Yeah, maybe you got in on this pair early, put your stopper down here. Please let us know how you traded this pair if you did. Okay, so that was the first pair that was with Swiss franc weakness. The second pair was this, guys, pound Swiss franc. Yeah, and I got in on this one. So if we start with the day chart, what were we looking for? So first of all, we look for structure. Structurally, we're in an uptrend. Okay. Then I'm looking at support and resistance. There is clearly a support level through here. Okay. And the moving average 20, 2 bits of support. And I'm looking at the candlesticks. Look at this wick again. This wick has hugely rejected price down here. Okay. And buyers have pushed that up. All right. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah. Loads of reasons to enter this trade. Okay. And the idea, guys, was to take this trade up to this blue line. So it hit first target quite nicely. If not, these last daily highs here. All right, guys, so that was the idea. If we drop down to the H1, this gave us a nicer setup. Yeah, because as you can see, we got the retrace. So a similar scenario with Euro Swiss franc. Yeah, but this one came back. Yeah, we got a retrace. I got in around here. Okay, put my stop below here. All right, we still got a little bit more retracement, and then bang, price just shot up and hit our target. At this point, guys, I closed 80% of my trade. Okay, and then with this 20% remaining down here, I'll just trail this stop. Okay, Yeah, so it was a nice trade, guys. Yeah, still in this trade for 20%. Let's see what happens, but nice trade. Yeah. H1 structure break, pulled back to an area of value. We got in, took price up. So yeah, that was pound Swiss franc. What else was there from yesterday? There was gold. You are gold. Apologies, it's too early for singing, guys. Some of you have just got out of bed and I'm singing. Yeah, this was a bastard. Yeah, I wanted to get into this pair, but the move happened too quickly. But anyway, let's start with the day chart so we can understand why we were trying to short this. So, yeah, price was in this downtrend, and then it was in this horrible area of terrible price action in here. Yeah, between here and here. But eventually it broke all of that with this candle here, broke all of these lows and out of this grey zone. All right. So we were just looking for retraces into one of our grey zones to take price lower. Okay. And that's exactly what happened again. Yeah. So that's exactly what happened. If we look at the H1, guys, because this is usually my entry time frame, if not H4, but usually H1. And what were we waiting for, guys? So we was waiting for a couple of things, really. So we were waiting for potentially a move up here back to these highs, and then we get a bearish candle. I mean, that kind of happened. Yeah, I mean, you could have got in on this candle. Okay, then you would have had a nice trade. All right, but because I saw this candle, you know, respect these lows, yeah, I was still waiting for a break of these lows. Okay, so this would have been a more aggressive trade and a successfully aggressive trade. Yeah, the less aggressive trade is waiting for a breakdown. Okay, and we got that breakdown with this candle here. But then all of a sudden, because my target is here, you know, the risk to reward didn't make sense, because this would be my reward. Yeah. And, you know, realistically, where would you put your stop? You know, above the grey zone, above the moving average 20, you know, above these highs. But even if we say we went with this stop loss, yeah, this is my risk. So, you know, the risk to reward doesn't make sense. I need at least 1:1. All right. So although it was a good direction, it was just difficult to get into for those reasons. Maybe some of you got in on this candle. Yeah. Well done, you guys. Yeah. Because that's a nice trade. You know, the risk to reward is nice. All right, guys. So that was gold from yesterday. What else? There was more. The last one is this, guys, Euro Canadian dollar. And this just, yeah, we just couldn't get in on this. And thank God we couldn't. Let's start with the day chart. So what are we seeing, guys? So we were seeing a downtrend. Yeah, price had come down. We wasn't sure if price was building up, but then it broke down again. Yeah, breaking these lows. So we were definitely in a downtrend at this point. We were getting bearish candle, bearish-ish candle. And we were just trying to take price that little bit lower. And as you can see, the market had other ideas. Doesn't get quite, you know, doesn't get any more bullish than that. All right. So this is a good example of why we have our criteria in place. So let me explain what I mean. If we go down to the H1 chart now, if you remember what I said, guys, you know, we could break these lows here. Yeah, and then we potentially have a trade. That never happened. Or we could get a bearish reaction here to take price lower. That never happened. So it goes to show, guys, you must understand what you're going to do with a trade before you do it. Yeah. And if it doesn't happen, you don't have a trade. As simple as that. So this didn't happen. This didn't happen. No trade. And, you know, good, because look at that. Buyers just took complete control of this market. Even when we get up to this grey zone, you know, there's still no sellers coming into this market. If you're trying to sell a pair, guys, you need to see sellers. Yeah, imagine you're the only person there surrounded by buyers and you're trying to sell. You'd be like, you know, something's not right here. So same with trading. All right, no trade on euro Canadian dollar. All right, guys, so that was yesterday's trade. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, smash that notification button. And if everyone, please, right now could smash the like button. Please take 1 second to smash the like button. Thank you, guys. It helps support the channel. Merci beaucoup. Right, guys, so trades for Wednesday, the 28th of June. Before we get started, guys, let me tell you what our channel does. It does many things. So first of all, guys, we've got the free Discord. So why not come join it, guys? It's free. You've got trade ideas. You can speak to other traders. We've got an analysis challenge. We've got indicators, books, useful links. Yeah, so come join the free Discord, guys. It's ace. Haven't used that word for a while. Also, guys, we have the VIP Discord. The VIP Discord, first you have to join the free Discord, but the VIP Discord you have to pay for, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, so you can ask me questions throughout the day. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. You also get access to exclusive content, a performance coach, and other VIP members, guys. We've also got a new trader on board for swing traders and their trade signals as well. So loads of cool stuff on there, guys. Secondly, we do a mentorship program. So if you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the information about the mentorship program. You'll find the email on our YouTube channel. Thirdly, guys, don't forget, if you watch these videos every day, join the live stream, then you can show your support by joining YouTube membership. Yeah, it's only a small amount of money, guys, but you get some really cool perks. Yeah, so come show your appreciation and become a YouTube member. And finally, guys, don't forget our live streams every day, Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. New York EST time. All right, so join us for that today. Get your questions ready. Okay, guys, so that's everything our channel does. Check all the information's on our channel, guys. Right, trades for Wednesday, the 28th of June then. So our first one is this, pound against the Canadian dollar. So we're seeing a bit of pound strength across a few pairs, okay? So, but I like this one. So what am I seeing, guys? So pound Canadian dollar, I'm seeing a couple of things here. So at this point, you know, we were in a downtrend, okay? But it didn't want to come lower. Yeah, this didn't happen. Instead, it shot back up. So for me, we now have higher highs, higher lows. Okay, we're in an uptrend. And these lows held. So for me, we are still in an uptrend. Okay, yeah, so let me just show that more clearly. Yeah, so the idea, you know, is to come back up to here. Okay, in fact, I'm going to put my target in. Yeah, okay, so just before this 6,900 would be a nice target. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in terms of structure. I'm also seeing a pattern, guys. Can anyone see a pattern here? You've guessed it. It's your favorite. It's the old head and shoulders pattern, but an inverse one. So this is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the shoulder. Head and shoulders patterns are like buses, guys. Yeah, you don't see one for a while, and then I see them everywhere. Yeah. I mean, the idea of a head and shoulders pattern is that we break this. Okay, we break this level. This confirms, you know, the head and shoulders pattern. Okay, and we could potentially take it back up to these highs. Okay, so that's the true, you know, confirmation once we break that level of a head and shoulders pattern. However, I'm still willing to take this trade now because we're in an uptrend. We've got a super duper bullish candle. Doesn't get much more bullish than that. And the idea would just to be take price up to here. Okay, let's drop down. It's a bit of a H4 play. Let's drop down to the H4. Let's drop down to the H1. Okay, so what am I looking for, guys? So we can clearly see that we've, H1 structure has broken. Yeah, we was in a downtrend. Yeah, are we coming any lower? No is the answer. We're clearly in a H1 uptrend, first and foremost. All right. Now let's look at the H4. We are also in a H4 uptrend. Yeah, because this, including these big spike ups, yeah, we've still broken this high here. Okay, so the idea is for this to happen. Okay, if we drop down to the H1, guys, yeah, so I'm just noticing there is a little bit of, there is a box of resistance here. Okay, so we are seeing this, guys. You can see that this has reacted here before. So I expect a bit of a reaction to the downside, but that's fine. That's what we want, guys, because we need a retrace. So what I'm looking for, guys, is a retrace into this gray box. Yeah, we get a bullish reaction. Yeah, we can take this trade. We could take some profit off here. Yeah, and then leave the profit, some more profit to run. All right, guys, so that's what I'm looking to happen. Price could come back down to these lows, but I don't expect it because that daily candle was so bullish. I don't expect it to retrace all the way down to here. Okay, so yeah, this gray zone here, guys, we should hopefully get a nice reaction in here, and then we can start buying this pair. All right, guys, so that's pound Canadian dollar. Like I said, guys, we're seeing a bit of pound strength, so I'm also interested in pound US dollar. Okay, so we've got a few entries here, but let me start with the day chart so you can see what the hell I'm talking about. So day chart, guys, yeah, you do not need to be Warren Buffett. I was about to say Richard Branson, but he has nothing to do with trading. I'm sure he does, but more, aeroplanes and spacecrafts. Anyway, you don't have to be Warren Buffett to see this is in an uptrend. Yeah, and we've got a level here that's proving to be good support for this pair. Okay, so the idea is just to carry on back up to these highs. All right, that's the idea structurally. If we zoom in now, yeah, you can also see, guys, we've had a bullish candle form. Okay, so we've had a real, buyers have really pushed off of this level. Okay, so yeah, for those reasons, guys, I'm looking for longs back up to these highs here. If we drop down to the H1 now, what do we want to see? Well, we've got potentially an entry now, yeah, because we are with H1 structure. So let me zoom out a little bit. All right, so we're with H1 structure still, and that's where I like to be. That's my happy place. Yeah, so we're with H1 structure. You can see this, the area of support, this support channel, and we could enter now. Yeah, take price back up to here. Okay, I'd probably take some profit here because you're going to find a bit of resistance. Yeah, but so that's our first trade idea. Price could retrace all the way back down to this gray zone. Okay, then we get a bullish reaction. Okay, again, we could enter and take price back up to here, take some profit and leave some money to run. All right, so here we could do this or here. All right, and then the third way we could trade this is basically a break of these highs. So price comes back up, we're going to see some resistance here, and then eventually we get something like this and we get a break. Okay, as soon as we get a break, we could enter here, put your stop below the swing low and take price up to those daily highs. So a few ways or I'm looking to trade pound US dollar. Okay, so that's the second trade. Guys, before I give you my final trade, and it's quite an unusual one for me, let me tell you, I don't know what I've got to tell you. What I would like you to do, guys, is everyone, please smash the like button right now. Please, guys, it really helps support the video. While you smash the like button, I'm going to have a quick drink. Okay, guys, thank you for smashing the like button. Yeah, and don't forget, guys, if you're new to the channel, come subscribe, give you my analysis every day. We got the free Discord, VIP Discord, we got the mentorship program, we got YouTube membership where you can show your support, and we've got the live stream later today at 8 a.m. New York EST. Right, my final trade, drum roll, is an indice. Yeah, I don't normally trade the indices, guys, but yeah, this S&P trade I really quite like. Let's start with the weekly chart. Okay, so things are a little bit overbought on the weekly chart. Yeah, you can see that, but we're clearly in an uptrend. Okay, so it's in an uptrend, and I think we have a bit of room, not only to move back to these last weekly highs, but even if you left some on the trade back up into this grey zone. Yeah, because you're going to find resistance here. Okay, so we're in an uptrend. I also like, you know, this bullish candle. This is actually an inside candle. So what you'll see a lot of the time, guys, is price comes out of the bottom of this candle and then whips back in, which is exactly what this weekly candle has done so far. So that's the weekly chart. If we look at the daily chart now, again, you know, just nice uptrend. You don't have to be Warren Buffett or Richard Branson, yeah, to see this is in a nice uptrend. And what I like about it now, guys, is back to the moving average 20. This represents a bit of value for me. Remember, guys, I love value. If I'm entering up here, no value, no value. If I'm entering down here, value, value, value. All right, so we've got some value. We've got a bullish reaction. Yeah, and the idea is just to take price back up to these daily highs here. Okay, so what do we want to see on the H1? Well, there's an area through here, guys. So you can see price has reacted many times, yeah, in this grey zone. Okay, so what do I want to see? I want to see price retrace into this grey zone. Not only do we have horizontal support, we also have moving average support. So if price comes into this level, I'm interested. Yeah, I want to see a bullish reaction, and then we can start trading this pair. I would probably take some profit back at these last highs and then leave some money on the trade to run. Okay, guys, so yeah, those are my trade ideas for today. I hope you've enjoyed them. If you have, please smash the like button, please. Good. Now let's take a look at the news for today. So news for Wednesday, the 28th of June, guys. So nothing overnight, really. Well, saying that, we've got Aussie dollar CPI data, and that has had a bearish effect on the Aussie dollar. You check out the Aussie dollar pairs, seeing a bit of Aussie dollar weakness. If we carry on down, what are we interested in? So the first thing we're interested in, guys, is this. At 2:30 London GMT, we've actually got two speakers. We've got the Bank of England governor speaking and the Fed chair Powell speaking. So, you know, he could move the pound, he could move the US dollar. All right, so yeah, must be aware of those speaking at 2:30. And then after that, guys, the only other piece of news we're interested in is this. At 3:30 London GMT, we've got crude oil inventories. So this can not only affect the US dollar, it can affect the Canadian dollar and obviously oil as well. All right, guys, and then after that, you are free to trade. So guys, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please smash that like button. Come join us today at 8 a.m. New York EST for the live stream. Get all of your questions ready and I will answer all of them. All right, guys, thanks a lot. See you later.